At last it has worked. Yay. That was a smart one for us to come here. Good to see you, dear Coach Lara. How
Same
are you tonight?
here. I'm
Good
good.
evening.
I'm
Good, good,
good.
good.
And you always
Wonderful.
look eclectic as usual.
Thank you so much. I've been on my feet all
All day.
day. Like,
Wow.
I have been on my feet since 8 a.m. till
Oh,
6, almost 6 p.m. on
thank you.
in 4-inch heels that I don't usually wear, but I want to start wearing again, to bring out the hotness. Are you there? Yeah. In
Thank you
fact,
for doing this. Oh my
no, but
God.
you see, I'm not doing you a favor.
Mm.
I'm doing my life a favor because these are conversations we have to have. You know that there are these rules that many of us don't even know exist. So we don't even know we're being guided by certain rules that are stopping us from getting into the kind of money that we really want. So
Mm.
when I hear that a sister woman has uncovered some of those rules, girl, you gotta
Let's
share with
do
the
this.
world. It is like sharing the
Mm,
cure for cancer. And I don't
mm,
use those words lightly
mm,
because that cancer of not being able to go past a certain amount of money, even in thought or conversation, is
mm,
stopping many of us from getting to the peak of our dreams. It's stopping many of us from finding the solutions that could save some of our families, help people, and fulfill God's purpose in our lives. So it's a conversation that we should have. So I want to say thank you, dear Coach Lara, for coming on so that we have this
yeah.
money conversation about the hidden rules that nobody told us about.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
guess
Thank
what?
you for
I'm
having me.
just going to assume that anybody who comes into this life knows who you are, knows who I am, and we're going on.
And we're going on straight
We are
up.
going.
No formal introduction. Okay, I get that.
So I have no, but no. But let's do it right. So tell us a line or two about you and what you do so that someone who might be meeting you for the first time
First
gets to
time.
know more about you.
Okay, my name is Lara. So wait, before I start, now I'm going to be intimidated because I'm talking to the queen of talk, the
Stop
the
that.
mama
Stop, stop
MC.
that.
Oh my goodness, Joyce, thank you. Thank you for what you do. I'm telling you,
I'm honored to.
because a lot of us would not know. And I see your videos. I'm still going to introduce myself, but I see your videos and you talk about how communication translates to money.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have what God has given them, their gifts,
Mhm,
their knowledge, but
mhm,
communication is the gap,
mhm.
for translating it into money. So thank you so much for what you do. My name is Lara Kudayisi Don Momo. I am a mind and strategy coach. I help people 10x their lives and their income, especially
Mm,
women entrepreneurs. You
mm,
understand? So I help people 10x their lives and 10x their income. And this started as a result of my story and my journey of getting healed from having a child at 19, 14 heartbreaks, 15 abortions, and a divorce.
mm,
So translating all of that into being a businesswoman, who was broke, who had to fend for a child as a 19-year-old girl. So I've walked this journey trying to get money, and even to the extent of getting married and getting divorced. So I had to fend for two kids, be a baby girl and do great things. So that has been my journey. So when I cracked this money thing, I'm like, oh, I'm going to help as many people crack it, especially women, So that's me in a nutshell.
Thank you. And
You're
I
welcome.
am Joyce Daniels, Queen of Talk. I'm a quintessential master of ceremonies, public speaking coach to executives. I
Mhm.
help people speak with confidence and clarity so that they can share the ideas and the desires God has placed in their hearts and live their best lives. And I love what I do. And today I get to speak with you. So let's start with you telling us your own story. I have a piece of paper here with all the questions I've written down in case you keep seeing my eyes go down. Tell us about your own biggest mind shift as per money.
Okay. So for me, it started from my childhood. I grew up in a deprived home. You know, all those homes that you have to. My dad was a civil servant. My mom was a petty trader, and money was never enough. You know, I particularly remember when I wanted to have my WAEC back then, and I couldn't afford. My dad didn't have money; they hadn't paid him. My dad took me to his friend to go and borrow money to pay for the WAEC. And the man said, "Oh, sorry, I have NEPA. I have money with me, but I have to pay. I have to use it for NEPA bill." I cannot forget. Yes, you know. And I remember my dad, you know, at the time putting me in a car and lapping me, putting me on his lap in the car because we couldn't afford to pay for two people, you know, and taking me back to the school to tell the principal that, please, can you allow this girl write her WAEC? We don't have money. I promise to pay back. So that was where I came from. And then getting into the higher institution and then getting pregnant. So it was like, what's wrong with this girl? You understand? That was the situation I was in. Money was difficult. The father didn't have money, so there was no there was no way that he could have taken responsibility. He didn't have money. So, and my dad, thankfully, had finished my OND, ordinary national diploma, at you know, so I couldn't go back to serve or do IT, all of those things with my colleagues. I couldn't go back to do HND. So I had to get a job to fend for me and fend for the baby. So as far back as this was 23 years ago, I was paying for diapers, I was paying school fees. So even when she was 2, she was 3, they'll call me, oh, they sent your child out of school, oh, so there's no money, you know. I will say, well, let her sit at home until I get a salary. So this was how I have been, you know, taking odd jobs. And I studied secretarial admin. So thankfully that was easy for me to get a job. So I got jobs in different places, but it was just meager, but I will still do it. I will still do it. But my idea of money was hard to come by. I have to struggle. I have to hustle. I have to sacrifice to be able to get money. And this followed me all through business. I created businesses that failed. I saw money as such a big deal, even though I had an ambition in my life to be great. Because I'm like, I can't repeat my parents' financial struggles. I can't. I have to do better. I want to do better for my child and for myself.
For yourself.
Yes, you know, so I did a lot of jobs. I got a job in the bank. I did a lot of jobs, Joyce. But money always finishes. It was never enough. It was never enough until I went through therapy.
Okay.
That was the beginning for me. I understood at the time that I had money trauma
What's money
because
trauma?
money trauma is something, that trauma that you grew up with, where is either you grew up in a deprived environment or you've witnessed your parents lose money or anything that has to do with money that is bad, that impacts you and
Yeah.
impacts how you make money, view money, see money, and spend money.
Okay.
So for me, the trauma was that I had to hustle, I had to work, I had to literally backwards to make money. That was my own wiring. That was my conditioning. I had to sacrifice. There was no way I could, I would be dreaming of, yes, making billions, being a billionaire someday, but I didn't quite know how until I started therapy. And I understood that this was the reason why money, how I saw money, and why it was difficult for me to see money or make money, or even sometimes make it. I made it, I couldn't retain it. You get? So
Yeah.
by the time I started dealing with that, going to my root, who taught me about money? You understand? How did I first understand money? What do I think money is? Those were the beginning. Those were the conversations I had. And then I understood that money does not answer to efforts. It answers to alignment.
Okay.
That's one of the rules. It does not answer to efforts. It answers to alignment. And aligning means, first of all, you have to shift and change your identity. So this brings me to talk about, yes.
Okay. We're getting deep now. We're getting deep. Someone who's listening did not think that we'll be talking about money and the hidden rules and we'll get to the place of identity. So
Yes.
you were about to go deeper. Let's go
Yes.
there.
Let's go deeper. So
Yeah.
first of all, I would say you don't earn what you think you deserve. You earn what you believe that you deserve.
Take that again.
You don't earn what you think you deserve. You earn what you believe
Believe.
you deserve. So
Is
that
there a
is where,
difference?
yes, there's a difference. So what that means is that people think, oh, I'm worth this, because I am. How do you come across as a person coming from can I answer the question? Sorry, Joyce, or should I
Yes,
go
of
on?
course you can.
Okay.
Maybe finish the thoughts you were about
Okay,
the
so that I
difference and
don't
then we'll
lose
come
it.
here. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So people think, if as you were talking earlier, I'm a queen of talk. I teach people
Mm.
communication. So naturally, anybody should be able to pay for communication. They should see that I'm delivering value. That's how all of us think. I have rice to sell. Let me come out. If I put rice to sell, people should pay me.
Yes.
And then we discover that nobody is paying, no. Things are,
Mm.
and then you are wondering what is going on.
Mm.
So until I would probe deeper into, okay, so you are now the queen of talk. So you are now selling rice. What is your rice worth? One.
Yeah.
Then what are you worth? Because this speaks to scarcity and abundance mindset.
Okay.
So when you shift your money identity, meaning that money comes to me easily, I attract money. I am a person of worth. I am
Okay.
somebody who makes money. I am somebody who money loves. As I am, my name is Lara Kudayisi, and I am worth billions of dollars, even trillions. So if I come on Instagram and say this is what I am selling, I deserve and I believe that I'll get paid for that.
Okay.
Joyce, that small shift
Hmm.
changed my life.
Okay. I want to ask how someone can get to that shift. But before that, let's answer Tifu Patience's question. As
Okay.
a person coming from an underprivileged background, how did you come across therapy? Please, when you have questions, try and drop them in the question bubble down there, just so that we don't lose them at any point. Coach?
Okay. Thank you for that question. So I came across therapy when I was seeking for answers. When I was looking for answers, I was tired of my life. Remember my introduction. I came from having a child at 19. I had 14 heartbreaks. I had 15 abortions. I had a divorce. So naturally, I knew that this was not normal. My life was not normal. This is not like the way in fact, there was one day I told myself, Lara, the way you are going, you will self-destruct if you don't get help.
Hmm.
You will say, because what is the chances that you won't have a 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 20th heartbreak? So that was why I went for therapy. So it wasn't, when she says from an underprivileged, he wasn't that I could afford it like that, but when you make up your mind to do
You
something,
knew you needed
the
help needed
universe
to
will
break out.
conspire to make it happen.
Okay.
I remember how I even paid for all those courses back then. I didn't have the cash. I approached the people in charge that I want to do this thing. I need this thing so bad. Can I pay you 4 times? Or this was about 10, 12 years ago. And seeing my hunger,
Hmm.
you understand? So that
Yeah.
was when I started getting a lot of knowledge as regards this. Like, oh my God, this is why I've been dysfunctional. This is why I've been malfunctioning. So you see, all of those knowledge helped me, first of all, recorrect. autocorrect myself. Then I went on to say I'm going to help as many people as possible, which made me get certifications to become a cognitive behavioral therapist and a hypnotherapist. You get. So this was the journey. Because I felt like if this can happen to me, I need to help as many people as possible. People
Okay.
need to heal. You get.
Okay.
So that's answering that question. So do you have
Okay.
any other question you want to
Yes,
ask me?
I have quite a number of questions. I'm
Okay.
tempted to ask you about getting to that place of your mind being unlocked in
Mm.
let's go to the rules, the hidden rules of money that we don't know about. Talk to us
Mhm.
about these and how we can identify if we are being held down or
Mhm.
held bound by
Yes.
these rules.
So number one is that unhealed trauma will keep you broke. Someone shared a story with me not too long ago about how she watched her mom struggle for money. You understand? Do a job one by one and all of that, and she didn't know that she was already repeating the process. Because you know how we say the subconscious mind controls your life, controls
Everything.
95% of your
Yeah.
reality. 95%. A lot of people are not even aware. So, meaning that you are practicing something with your conscious mind. I'm not going to do this thing again. This is what I'm going to do. But you go back to what you said you're not going to do again. This is why. Because your subconscious mind is unhealed, is wired for failure. Let me tell you one of my own money traumas. I watched my mom do a susu, ajo. That's what they call it in Yoruba, ajo.
Mm-hmm.
And people will come to our house, our house, and be like, Mama Lara, you have not paid for this. You have not paid for that. And I detested it.
Okay.
So she will pay for things small, 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 small. I didn't like it. Joyce, it wasn't until I was going through this shift, this therapy and all of that, that I realized that I was repeating this. I worked in a bank at a point, and in the bank back then, I don't know now, you can pay for things 3 times. You just drop a check. I remember buying a DVD, 6,500, and I paid 3 times. It's not that I didn't have the money. Do you understand? But because
Yeah.
that was my familiar. So if you
You
don't
stayed there.
heal from these patterns from your parents, you are going to remain broke. You will be doing all you can, hustling, saving. It's either you won't make money or you will not be able to retain it. Let me tell you some of the problems that might arise from this. Some people will earn money, make money. Something would happen to take the money away. It's the subconscious. Because they don't believe that money is safe. They don't do you understand?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
They believe that money must come and go.
Yes. So something will happen. Somebody will fall ill. I'm telling you, that's how
Or we
powerful
will
it
spend
is.
too much.
Or you spend too much, spend trips. Do you understand? Something very valid would happen. Maybe a car will get spoiled. That is how the subconscious mind works. You have programmed your subconscious mind that money, no, 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 no. We're not meant to retain money, to earn money. Do you understand? So number
Yes.
one is that unhealed trauma will keep
They
you
will keep
broke
us broke.
until you heal from that money trauma. And that's why I am doing this, because I'm also a licensed therapist. So this is my forte. I
Okay.
help people heal from trauma and all of that. But now we're delving into money
All
because
right.
I've
Rule number.
realized.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Because you realize what? Go ahead.
Yeah, because I've realized that a lot of African women, business women, very industrious. People work hard. I can see, you understand, from the sessions I've had for the past, I've been doing this for 13 years. The sessions I've had, the people I've spoken to, you can see that people work hard, but there's nothing to show for it.
Okay.
So
So
that's
the
why, yeah.
next rule about money that might be keeping us back.
Yes. Number two is that you don't attract money, you align with money.
Okay.
Alignment.
How do we align with money?
So aligning with money is that you sit down first to understand what money is. Who does money flow to? How does money work? It's not by hustling. Some people are sleeping and making money. There's a system for making money. There are strategies for making money. So what
Amen.
is your own strategy so that you can align with it? You know how they'll say the eagle soar. Number one shift that I made, like I said, was that after my identity shift, then I understand now that I have gifts, I have talents that I can exchange for money. And I deserve to be paid certain amount of money or whatever amount of money I'm doing. You understand? So now making that shift subconsciously helps me to align with how money comes to me. So I realized now that I remember the conversation we had, some days ago, where we were talking about making different streams of income from one business. That's alignment. One of
Okay.
the things I struggled with in the past was that when people say do different streams of income, have different streams of income, my own personality, my own type of person, that was a difficult thing for me to do. You get
Why?
what I mean? Because I zero in on one thing and I
Okay.
milk it dry. That's who I am. So I'm someone who focus like this. I will hold you like this and focus. So for me, the shift came for me when I realized that in that one business, I can create multiple streams of income. So it became easier for me to stop saying, as I'm a therapist, let me start selling shoe, let me start selling this one, let me start selling this one. I understood that, first of all, you need to be known for one thing. You need to grow that brand, build your personal brand, you understand, make it grow, then you can now start doing other things with it. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that is alignment, and money is a mirror. It
Okay.
reflects, yes, who you are to you.
Mm.
So, meaning that if you're someone who has the mindset of scarcity, you have the mindset of, I have to, people don't have money in this Tinubu era, so let me make it cheap. Those are the kind of things you'll be having. Those are the kind of clients you'll be having. Even if you bring out a product of 5,000, they will still price it. It's not them, it's you.
It's you.
It's you.
Okay.
You
So,
understand? Mhm.
yes. Are there other rules? Are there other money rules that you want to share with us today?
Yes, 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 yes. I said money rewards courage, not comfort.
Money rewards courage.
Yeah, not comfort. Meaning that money rewards bold decisions. Do you understand? Some
Mm.
people are afraid, fear. It also stems from your childhood, from where you are coming from your environment, from your significant emotional experiences. You get, they cannot charge big prices, for instance. They can't come out boldly, like the way me and you are talking now. Do you know how how problematic that is for some people?
Mm.
Some people can't do that. Some
Yeah.
people can't make bold decisions. Some people don't know how to let one thing that is not working, kill it, let it go, start another one so that money can flow to it. Some people can't do that. So if you want to make money, you have to be able to make bold decisions when it comes to
Mm.
money. You cannot sit in your house and be hoping and praying, which is a lot of people's strategies. Hoping, praying, scabashing. Let me tell you one of the errors I also made back then. I believed that you have to give sacrificial offering to get money. I turned God to a money doubler.
Wow.
Yes.
Talk to us about this one because there are many people on this table.
Yes. Like I remember my first wedding. I gave up because I would go to church and then some people come and share story that I sacrificed this, I gave that, and then God rewarded me too. I'd be like, hey, thank God, what do I have? What do I have? I carried all my wedding dresses, all my shoes, everything. Go and sow, go and give. And the pastor will say, in 7 days. Me too, I'll be like, yes, 7 days. And me, I'll be sitting, counting, first day, second day,
Except my
third day,
God is
fourth
not the
day.
God that I know. Ha ha.
But pastor forgot to teach us that you have to expect money. Number one, you have to make room for money. Let me tell you what that means. It means that if you are expecting that I'm going to buy a car, first of all, you have to be specific. I'm going to buy a white Jeep. No, yes, let me explain, because let me say the car I want to buy. White Prado Jeep 2016. You understand? So specificity, number one. Then number two, you need to start carrying yourself as somebody who owns a Prado Jeep. You need to start making money decisions even before it comes, subconsciously. You need to start dressing as somebody who will start driving Prado. So they didn't teach us all of that. So I still had scarcity mindset while I am praying for abundance, while I am sowing towards abundance. So when they tell me, for instance, come and sign up for exclusive workshop with Joyce Daniels, how much? Nine what? For what? That's scarcity mindset. You cannot be waiting to make money or create money. And I saw a video. The person say you cannot be trying to make millions with $2 habits.
It won't work.
It will not work.
Yeah.
So you are making decisions as though you are broke, but you are expecting money. You are waiting for it to come first. That's not how it works in the subconscious realm. You create things as though they exist. That's how you become it first.
You become first.
You become it first. So for me, that was the shift for me. I started dressing as somebody who had money. I started imagining and visualizing what I will use the money for. I started planning towards it. See, when you start this thing, the money will come and meet you on the way. That's how it's done. You understand? So, yeah. Then money is a team sport. You cannot build wealth alone. A lot of people don't know this.
I don't even know that I knew this.
Some people don't know. Let me explain why.
Please
You
explain.
want to be wealthy. You want to make a lot of money. You need people. You need, for instance, staff members to help you multiply your efforts. Number one, you need collaborations. You need leverage. You need mentorship.
Okay.
You understand? For
Yes.
instance, when people come to me that, coach, I want to 10x my income, I'll tell them, okay, so how much are you earning now? How much do you hope to earn in the next 1 year? By the time we align that, the next question is, what do you need to do to be able to get here? Usually leverage. Let me give you an example. For instance, I'm a coach now. I'm doing my own live videos on my page, but because I want to probably attract more clients, I'll say, let me go and do ads. That's leverage. I would say, let me collaborate with Joyce Daniels. That's leverage. I would say, let me go for courses. You understand? That's leverage. So, but people don't know this. So
Okay.
you cannot build wealth alone. So if you are a business owner and you have been doing it alone for years, you will only make money that will cover
Be
your
enough.
alone.
Be enough for being alone.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. So by the time you expand, you will see that you will make money. You understand? Why?
Yeah.
Because they will multiply your efforts. You build systems in place. You create strategies. You get what I'm trying to say? If I'm alone, I can make $1 million. Yes, if I'm smart, if I'm sharp, and all of that. But with him, you can make $100 million.
Yeah.
But you know how, because of scarcity mindset, coach, I don't think I can afford to pay a staff now. I don't think I can. Let me explain to you how I made my first #1,000,000. This was way back. It was just me. I was just posting. I would answer my DMs. I would answer comment section. I will shoot the video myself. I will do all of that. Then one day, it was in January. And then I woke up that year and I'm like, Lara, do you know you've been playing small? You know those conversations you have with yourself?
Yes.
I've been playing small. Lara, do you know how much you can make from this thing that you are doing? I'm like, okay, so what do I need to do? Somebody says, that thing just told me, then you need to start positioning yourself to serve premium clients. Joyce, I am talking to you about 2021 January. It was just 4 years ago.
Okay.
You know, we had just finished COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So during COVID, a lot of people bought ring lights, all of those things. Me, I didn't
Yeah,
buy.
we
I
did.
Yes, me, I didn't buy it. I would use daylight for my live video. I would position my phone by my window and literally use daylight. You know how they say, we're losing daylight, be fast? That was me. So I told myself, how do you serve, how do you position to serve premium clients? You have to look premium. That was the answer. You have to look premium yourself. That was when I went to buy ring lights. I bought LED. I didn't have money then. It's not as if I had not even made, maybe the highest money I had made during that period was maybe in the last 4 years before then, maybe 200K, maybe 300,000 a month.
Hmm.
So I bought the ring lights and I told myself, if you want to serve premium clients, you need to have staff. Let somebody answer your DM. Let somebody, so that people don't just talk to you directly. You know, it gives a form of. So I did an interview to employ 2 people. I didn't have means to pay them.
Hmm. Hmm.
To pay, I employed content creator. I employed what's the other? My PA. It was in my house. I didn't have an office. They came to the office. I did a video of this. How I said I
Okay.
10x my income, you know. So I told them to come to my house Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I had 2 kids, so I was already divorced, living with my 2 kids. So they came to the house every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Joyce, do you know what happened?
Tell us,
That
please.
month, I made over ₦1 million for the first time in a long while.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
because the shift was not just me talking, it was here. And
Your
another
mind.
thing, yes, it was the mind. Another thing I also did also was that if I want to serve premium clients, I have to shoot premium videos. So at this time, of course, I couldn't afford to shoot premium videos. I called one of my friends who was a videographer then, and I told him, this is what I want to do. I don't have cash right now to pay you. When cash starts flowing, we'll structure it. And it was like, okay, no problem. So he came to my house. We shot videos, you understand? We did sponsored ad. That first month, over $1 million. And since then, it has been hundreds of millions. You understand? Why? Because I decided, nobody preached to me. I woke up. You know when you say you woke up from your slumber and decide that no, I'm bigger than this. Now you are
Enough
playing
is
small.
enough.
Do you know who you are? Do you know the knowledge you have? Do you know what you've learned? So positioning, you understand? Me talking to my subconscious mind and then taking actions. That's why I said money rewards bold decisions. Some people don't take action. People pray, Joyce. Hey,
But
people
no
come for live
action.
videos like this.
Hmm.
Right, their notes are full, but they don't take action.
Yeah.
So, and some people are waiting for evidence before you take action. That's not how the subconscious mind works. You act as if before you see the
Already is.
reality.
Yeah.
You carry yourself as a wealthy person. So you come on Instagram, for instance, if you are on Instagram and you have something to share, you come on Instagram and carry yourself as somebody who is wealthy. You speak like that. Your voice don't shake when you are talking about money. When you are asking us to pay you so amount, you are not shaking. You are not in your head thinking, would they pay? Would they pay? Actually, I remember I interviewed Stephanie too on Monday. She was sharing her story. She said she will come and do live video and she will call the amount. That somebody called her that, Stephanie, why is it that your voice used to shake when you are talking about money? So she said that it's because that she was afraid, like, am I what this can? Those are the
Yeah.
things that affect you. So the last one I'm going to say is that your gift is not enough. You need strategy.
So your gift is
Your
not enough to attract money. You need
Yes,
strategy to work
you
that
need
gift.
yes, you need strategy. You have to package, like I just said now. You have to package your gift. You have to
Mm.
position. You have to, even your pricing. There was a time that I was charging people low, very meager money, and I wasn't making sales. I remember going there, now hiring a coach. Like, please help me check. You said you will help us make money. You are a business coach. Why am I not making money? This man says, triple your prices. I said, they are not paying this small. This small one. Is it that one? But he told me that is how to make money. That is how to appeal to people. You understand? Especially your target audience. You price the product rightly, and then you sell outcomes to them, not process. Me, I'll be telling you, when you come, we will break your head, I will do therapy, I will do. Who cares about that? The outcome that they want to hear is their own outcome. So sell to me transformation, and I'll pay you anything if it is what I want, if it is what I've been praying for. You understand? Looking for. So a lot of people don't understand this. You have gifts, so you think automatic. That's why I say it. A lot of creative people are very broke. A lot of
Mm.
multi-talented people are the brokest that I have ever met, because they don't know. They just, some people have that pride of me, that I can sing, I can act, I can do this, I can do that automatically. Money will
Meanwhile,
flow
no
to me.
strategy.
If no strategy, if not for this Nigeria does not. I've heard people say Nigeria does not reward talent. If it is somebody else now that is shaking bomb on Instagram, you will see them pay, but that's not why they are not paying you.
Forgotten so many talented people that are being paid.
Exactly. Those are the belief systems also.
Yeah.
One of the belief systems I had to shatter when I was coming was that people don't pay for therapy. Lie.
They do. They
They do.
really
All
we
my
do.
mentors back then, when I came, I was asking them, please, so how do people make money in this our work? They said, oh, it's a ministry, oh, that you would have to wait for pastors to call you. So when they call you, then they'll pay you honorarium. Is this how I'm going to feed my kids? Is this how I'm going to buy my Prado Jeep? Is this how I'm going to be going for holiday? What if you go and say something pastor does not like? Pastor will not call you again. Pastor will tell his friend, don't call this person. No, that doesn't work for me. So I sat down myself and started creating strategies to make money. So I killed that belief that it's not true that they don't pay for therapy. And I went to speak at, an association of therapists recently. And that's what I told them. I have made hundreds of millions from this therapy job that I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is that I sell people's outcomes to them.
Mm-hmm.
So as at then, one of the shifts I made was that I saw that my target audience, what is their fear? What do they want? What do they hope for? Back then, it was marriage. They wanted to get married.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Most of the people that followed me back then, they wanted to get married. Because of my testimony, I healed from 14 heartbreaks, so people that have been going through their own heartbreaks and they want to get married like me, you understand, they come and follow me. This woman, how is she doing it? How is she coping after 14 heartbreaks? So, yes, strategy. They wanted to get married. Some people were divorced. They wanted to remarry. Some people were married, but their marriage was shaking. They wanted to have a better marriage. So, and I know that the tool for this thing is therapy. So I will do videos and tell them, this is the reason why you are not getting married. If you can, do this and do this and do this, marriage is coming to you.
Oh.
Before you know it, money was flowing everywhere. If you want to help your marriage to become stable, this is how. Do you understand? This is what you are missing. Money. If then I got divorced and then got remarried again. So people say, this woman has done it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And then they come. And I'm like, this is what I did. Truthfully, that's what I did.
And
Look
you
at me now talking
manifested.
about money. Do you understand? I healed from my money trauma. That's one of the things I did. You understand? I healed from my
Mm-hmm.
money trauma. I created strategy. I positioned myself properly.
And now you're helping other people do same.
Exactly.
You won't believe how fast the time has run out. So
I'm telling you.
I would ask just two more questions, really, and then see
Okay.
if anybody who is joining us has a question to go with
Okay.
us. Number one question, I'm trying to decide from the I have like 12 questions here, so I'm trying to choose just one.
Mm-hmm.
For one person here who is
Mm-hmm.
trying to break free from any of these rules, I kind of feel like you've answered almost all my questions, but I want it to be super clear.
Okay.
Someone is saying, how can I break free today, tonight? This is the 16th of July. What one thing can I do to break free from at least one of these hidden rules of money?
Okay. Number one is to heal from your money trauma. Number one.
Okay.
And me, I can help you do that. That's my job. Especially
Okay.
because I also have a program coming on Saturday called the Money
Yes.
Magnet Masterclass. When you come to
Mm-hmm.
that class, it's a 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. program.
All day.
So that's what we are dealing with. You know, Steph Obi is co-facilitating with me. So I will be handling the money trauma, healing from your trauma, rewiring your subconscious mind to attract more wealth, rewriting your money story, you know, your financial map, all of those things, your money identity. That's what I will be, dealing with. And Stephanie will be dealing with how to turn your knowledge into money, how to create different streams of income from one business, how to earn more. So both of us are teaming together, and we're doing this program on Saturday, this Saturday, that's 19th of July from 9 a.m. And you can join from anywhere. It's happening on Zoom. And Joyce,
Oh,
guess how
oh.
much is it? It is.
Please tell me.
It is 20,000 naira, $15.
Wow, wow.
Yes.
You don't
Yes.
have any excuse not to get in.
I
Oh,
do this
wow.
once or twice a year,
Mm,
where we pay we charge for low income, you understand, so that as many people as possible can join. It was something my team developed 3 years ago, because right now to book a 90-minute session with me is 500,000, it's $358, you get. But I'm going to be giving you a lot of my time to change your financial story from
mm,
Saturday. You will see that when you attend this 6-hour program, you will see that you start attracting more money. You would understand how money flows, how to align with money instead of hustling for it,
mm.
and
Aligning.
align instead of hustling, and then how to retain and multiply. Because some of us, some people, somebody told me, if I show you how much has passed my account just these 6 months, but I
But
cannot
where's the
find it.
money?
I can't
Yeah,
find it.
yeah,
That's also something that can have it can have anything to do with your belief system,
yeah.
with your subconscious mind. We don't retain money here. We spend it as it comes, you know.
So this question now is for those who are listening.
Mhm,
If you were to attend the Money Magnet Masterclass, MMM,
mhm,
on Saturday, what is
mhm.
one thing you will want to be addressed for you? If you have that question or that comment, please drop it in the chat. Drop it right there in the chat so that Coach Lara is aware. So when you come into the masterclass on Saturday, it will be well taken care of. Final question before we say good night.
Mhm.
Is there really a difference between how women deal with money and how men deal with money? Or is it a
Absolutely.
general
It's
challenge?
not a lot of, in fact, I have seen this happen a lot of times. You get men,
Mm,
even no matter the self-esteem that they are dealing with, because of the conditioning that as a man, you should earn money, you should make money. The way they charge for things, the way they apply for jobs, the way they apply for roles is different. But
okay.
women, as African women, most of us have been wired to think you are subservient to the man. The first thing you shouldn't think of is money. It should be marriage. Do you
Mm,
understand? Would we be able to identify? Absolutely, Tolu. Absolutely. Oh, I remember you now, Coach Tolu. How are you? Absolutely, you will be able to identify your own money traumas, because I, I'm a therapist. Practical sessions are my thing. You
so
understand?
you know the tools to
Yes.
use.
So we're not just teaching you, there'll be time and space for you to write. and think and write down your own money traumas. You understand? And I will guide you on that day to identify them. So women don't, they shrink when it comes to money. Some women, when they're about to elevate, they shrink. I have seen this. They come with a lot of excuses. Oh, I won't have time for my husband. Oh, my children. Oh, I don't think I'm ready yet. Let me go and prepare well. It's your subconscious mind. It does not agree with money. So when you're about to be promoted, or when you're about, maybe somebody, it happens. I've seen people like that. When you have a business, you started, but you didn't know it would grow so fast. And then people have started asking you, come and do this for us, come and do that. You just freeze.
Shut down.
You just shut down. Like, what? This is not what I expected. So your subconscious kick into place. Oh no, I'm not ready. Oh no, this is not my style. Oh no, especially we Christians. Not every open door is an open door. Test all spirits. Pray and shock. And it's a lie. It's trauma that is worrying you.
Then
There's
you
a
now
question.
sabotage.
Yes, then you sabotage. This happens. There's a question in the question box.
Okay, let me see it from here.
This
How
happens a
does
lot.
strategy relate to structure? I would leave that question to the Money Magnet Masterclass, but
Yes.
touch it just a little bit before we say goodnight.
Okay, so strategy is how, the know-how of doing something. Structure or system is you putting things in place to achieve the strategy. Strategy is bringing people together and, or you yourself thinking, okay, so how do I get people for Money Magnet Masterclass? So one of my strategies will be go on live videos. So my structure could be have 7 live videos before Money Magnet Masterclass.
Okay, the how of the how.
The how of, you are very good with words, that's why you are queen of talk. And lastly, I don't want to take your time, but I want to ask you,
No, it's fine.
how did money become easy for you to earn, especially with what you do?
It was through therapy.
I did not even know this.
I know you don't know this. We've
I did not
we've
even know
never
this.
talked about it. We've never talked about it at all. So because it wasn't called therapy, but that's
Yes.
exactly what it
What
was.
it
It was
was, yes.
therapy. I joined Coach Mfon Epo's
Yes.
coaching program for almost 5 years. And it was about discovering me, discovering my different strengths, weaknesses, blocks, understanding what was doing what, and uncovering how to shift what, and reprogramming my mind for what. And then I also, at that time, attended neuro-linguistic programming trainings. I went through
Yes,
everything.
NLP.
So I was reprogramming my mind. That's therapy. I was
Yes.
going through all of that. So the moment I began to shift those things in my mind, I started attracting more money. And for the first time in my entire business, last year was the first time I started teaching MCs to speak to make more money. And the testimonials were coming. The MCs were coming back to say, I am now earning this. Some people haven't still hit the 500K, but they've left that 70K that they had been tied to for 2, 3, 4 years.
Yes.
They've moved to 250K, 400K, right? And for me, I tripled, I quadrupled. In fact, it's more than quadrupled, actually, if I do the
Who
math.
knows? Whether it's 10x, so maybe you 10x.
Yes, it's actually closer to 10x than 5x. Yes. So I multiplied. And then this year, teaching women about monetizing their speaking, I've made more money speaking than ever in my entire life. So I've seen it, and listening to you talk about some of these things, I'm like, this is actually what has happened to me. This is actually what has happened to me. You and I have never conversed
Never
about
talked about this at
how I
all.
started attracting more money. It was exactly the same thing. I dealt with those money blocks, And so I know them. When I see them coming around me, I address them quickly,
Yes.
put them in their place, and I do the thing that I need to do. I am now the woman that can attract that kind of money. If I had, I couldn't have even attracted this kind of money before. I wasn't this woman. So I know exactly what you're saying. And to somebody who might be sitting on the fence right now saying, 20K to go, I'm not going to talk about the cost of the program. It's what it's costing your life.
Yeah.
Is it worth it to be stuck? No. So if this will be the key to knowing what it is exactly that is stopping you and learning how to deal with it so you can attract more money and attract the kind of personality that you need to be to be that woman of money, then do so. And somebody who is wondering, saying, is it just money for money's sake? The answer is also yes, because it's okay to just want money for money's sake. Yeah. Because one challenge could be, it has to be that it's for this bigger thing. No, it's to enjoy life first, full stop. It's okay to enjoy.
That is another money mind shift that we have to have. You understand? Because we're always thinking, no, you can't be wanting money just for money's sake. No, it has to be
want
something.
it for wanting sake, and guess what? You get it. Last week, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, a friend of mine reached out to me. He wanted us to sit and have lunch and have some conversations. And I said to myself, I know him. In the past, he'll reach out to me and say this, say that. He's trying to pick my brain on the platform of friendship. And so I sent him my account number and I said, it's $1,000 to pick my brain because I know that's what we're going to do today over lunch. I wasn't planning for the money for anything big. It's as simple as that.
That's it.
It's simple as that. You want to.
That's it.
And he paid. So it's a shift. It's a total, complete shift. And I know the amount of work I had to do over almost 5 years.
5 years.
So for anyone who is wondering, please don't sit on the fence. Make a decision now. Go into the DM of Dear Coach Lara and say, Dear Coach Lara, I'm going to see you on Saturday at the Money Magnet Masterclass. And I had the Money Making Mouth conference in January. Do you know what panel was called? We had a 1.5 hour panel, about a 1 hour panel. It was called the Money Magnet Conversation.
Are you serious?
I didn't tell you this.
You didn't tell me. I didn't know.
For me, this is the season of us being magnets. We shouldn't only be running after. We should also be attracting. Just by being, we attract. That's the higher level.
Yes.
And yes, I have seen it. I have seen attraction. So I want to say thank you to you, dear Coach Lara, for having this conversation with me today.
Thank you. I really
and thank you to everyone who's come on board. And thank you to everyone who is taking themselves seriously enough to say, I'm ready to deal with whatever it is that's holding me back from being the fullness that I ought to be and experiencing the fullness that I ought to experience. I wish you the best, and I look forward to hearing testimonials from all of you who would come back from the Money Magnet Masterclass and tell us all that you've been through. Thank you, dear Coach Lara. Best wishes.
Thank you so much, Joyce. Thank you for always supporting. You are a girl's girl, Joyce. Thank you so much.
Anytime,
May
girl.
God bless you. Thank you.
And bless you too. Love you.